So once we've gotten that taken care of, clearly the next thing is to figure out how Pups and Kieran are connected to this whole thing. When's this meeting that Pups is supposed to have?
Pups is gonna have it in 3 days.
Okay, so we got some time. So at this point, I think it's time to figure out how Kieran is connected to all of this. Because we're going to be living here on top of this gold mine of a lake that, I mean, this lake may be worth so much that Kieran's ownership of this piece of real estate may make him the king of the world.
All right, where are we right now?
Where's the lagoon?
You're in the lagoon.
I know. We should discuss this in private.
Yeah. Let's
Very
go outside the lagoon.
Okay.
We don't know who could be listening to us in our rooms and stuff.
Because if we're gonna make a move on Kieran, we need to do it really well.
I don't think we can make a move on Kieran.
What's the deal? Sorry, what's
Wait, we're not even talking about this yet? We're somewhere else entirely, and then this conversation started.
What's the deal with Pups and the
you're not going.
and the Netrunner, though? Did Pups get back to us about the Netrunner? That's
yeah, he says he's meeting in 3 days.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. All right, keep going.
So I say we just ask Kieran to come upstairs, and we should sit and have this conversation. And if Kieran thinks we should not have the conversation there, because at this point, I think we're in, right? I mean, at this point, I don't know if we want to take Kieran on. Like, he seems like...
I'm not saying take him on, but I mean, we just need to figure out more about him.
Right.
From what I've heard, he lost his last job. You've seen his face, right?
Yeah.
It's all messed up. I don't think he can do anything anymore.
Well, let's find out, because...
He has other people to do it for.
Because he's been decent to us, right? I mean, if this is something that we can feel good about getting in on, where Kieran did us a solid... He's been good to us. You know, he has his secrets, but which of us do not, right? I mean, look at the hair on this head. I mean, that couldn't possibly be natural. Right? There's got to be some. Yeah.
I had tech hair.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is not natural. I mean, we all have secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we give Kieran a chance to come clean with us and maybe get in on this operation with him.
Okay.
Plus, he's been good to Pups, and Pups seems a decent fellow.
He may just feel really bad about Pups or something. And he didn't know.
Maybe Pups was his.
Oh man,
It's kind of messed up.
I've heard about how some people have this thing about their pets.
Okay, so Pups was owned by Kieran, right?
Yeah.
And Kieran really loved him. All the other animals were strays. The missing ingredient is love.
Yes.
I figured out the whole story, Luke. We can just end this here.
All right, let's all go.
It's gonna be a double wedding.
No, okay, good. So, what are you guys doing?
So, I propose we invite Kieran upstairs for drinks and like cards on the table type of discussion with Pups. And Pups will speak for us, right? Because Pups is gonna say, look, these guys really went with us and backed us up, and didn't cut my throat, and this guy was good enough to stop me from going crazy and like let everyone go.
You know none of them.
Right.
So I want to invite them up for drinks and just.
So you tell Kieran,
man to man.
It would be a pleasure to get a little closer to some of my tenants. Let's
Same.
Let's convene upstairs then. Follows you upstairs. So bring some drinks up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I pull out some expensive drugs in case anyone wants to use some of these.
Molly.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
really
so
renegade.
she's into all the really crazy high-end stuff.
So first of all, we look and see how Kieran reacts to see whether or not he minds this.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Right now. I understand you've done quite the favor for Pups here, and he's expressed gratitude on your behalf. And Pups was like, "We're nice guys." He's like, and I appreciate it. Pups and I have some history, and
yeah, we're starting to get that feeling.
You
were
guys
kind of hoping that maybe you might shed some light on some unclarities in how this all went down.
Well, you are all starting to get something of a reputation of getting things done. So.
How do we know?
By the way, Samson is not invited to this meeting.
Right. Think of all your failures have been private.
Yeah,
that's true.
And all your successes have been public.
Yeah.
You've been good about that.
Like true legends.
Very unintentionally.
Yeah.
You've been good about that.
We haven't advertised that I've run over innocents or that we've lost our motorcycles and stuff like that.
All it seems is like
members have been killed.
Kieran asked you to help Yojimbo out. You
Yeah.
helped Yojimbo out.
Yeah.
In like 12 hours. Like you did good, you know. So
And then he fell in love with one of our party members.
It is a shame to
That's what
hear.
everyone else sees.
It is a shame to hear the Ice Man, as we've come to affectionately call him, has passed. He did show some net running prowess.
Better to make a net runner now.
He went down as a net runner odd.
Right.
In the
Getting
net?
strangled.
Cool and cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Reputation, my friends, reputation.
Ah, yes.
Right. Well, what is anything you would like to discuss in particular?
So, as
Go ahead.
my friend Jumpsuit and I have observed, this is not our first rodeo, and it's quite clear that
An ancient
the type of
ritual.
research that Pups was involved in is not something that you just wake up and accidentally fall into one day. And as you said, you and Pups have some history.
Right.
You're a smart man. You're well connected. We are very confident that you know things that people may not even suspect you could possibly know. There's no way that you could not have imagined what had happened there. We were hoping that we have won enough of your trust that you might give us a little bit of insight about how you're involved in this research that Pups was a part of.
Right.
You are sitting on a literal gold mine of material in this building.
Well, I cannot speak of or for any of my clients, as you know. You all enjoy the same privacy. But I can tell you that you have been here long enough, and you know the history of the lake, that there are many denizens of the lake. And there are many things that go on in the lake. And there are many research projects to be done in the lake, and the one Pups was involved in was, pardon me, Pups, but nothing more than a fraction of the power that lies at the bottom of this lake.
Sure.
Nothing more. And I found that being close to power is never a bad thing. Especially given my condition.
Of course. But it takes a certain amount of finesse to not allow that power to burn you. And you seem to have done very, very well at staying at the center of things without being burned.
I've been burned before. One learns to adapt on such circumstances. I no longer have the net. And I need the net. And there will always be a void that is filled with different things. That being said, I find that courtesy and consistency tend to be values that others respect of you and find quite valuable, and Pups has enjoyed that consistency. And so will you, I hope.
We would like nothing better than to be a part of that courtesy that has been extended to us, that we can repay you. We would like to hope that if it should ever come down to a point where you must choose between us and an equally trustworthy friend, that we can earn a place of priority in your calculus when it comes to who to turn to in times of true need.
Right, well, you've been doing an excellent job so far, I might as well say.
Well, these are powerful drugs.
Top of the line shit.
You have not burned down my bar. You have helped two personal friends of mine. I see no reason to not keep throwing work your way. And besides, yes, things are good.
A personal matter, then, if you don't mind our asking.
Yes.
A net runner who's been burned out of the net, what do you know about technology to restore that access? Let me speak frankly. The epigenetic changes that allow us to awaken a creature, my apologies, Pups, I do not mean to be racist.
Non-taken.
operates on a similar portion of the mind that causes a restoration of neuronic pathways. Many of them are very similar to the ones that are necessary for an appropriate reconnection of the net running pathways.
Right. I understand where you're going. And I would like you all to see something.
We would like to see this thing that you're willing to show us.
Yes.
Next week, we will depart from the bar, and I will show you something. Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Tuesday. Got it.
Sweet.
Excellent.
All right.
We would do our
I
best
checked my schedule.
to still be alive at that time.
Yes.
I'm probably available.
So like, I'm scheduled to be really high at that time.
I've got a date with Molly.
You make it 6.
Okay, well, I'd like to return to my bar now then.
By all means, and we really, really appreciate all that you've done for us, and I think that we are in your debt more than you can realize.
Oh, I realize.
Oh, by the way, here's this month's rent.
Excellent. You know how to make friends.
Paying ahead of
It's
time.
what I do.
All right.
Making it rain.
Anything you guys like to do in the next
Sense.
2 days before Pups' meeting?
So first of all, in preparation for the meeting, we need to grill Pups for every possible piece of information he knows. We criminal minds and CSI him to the hilt.
We zoom and
we zoom, we enhance, we do
Right.
like
Where?
So many color filters.
yeah.
Or you guys want to know every user retail?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
everything,
we
please.
put him under, we hypnotize him, we tell him to close his eyes, remember the smells,
Yeah.
everything.
Smells are very strong.
I've never met any of them, but I can tell you, they have a Russian accent. But,
It's the Russians. Okay, good. Then
So we've learned
uh,
everything we need.
at least it's not my family, so that's good to know.
We're going to meetings out in an old football field.
Shoot. Okay.
What's wrong with that?
This is old. Nothing good happens in old football fields.
Yeah, they're terrible for you can't defend them.
There's no tactical advantage at all.
Yeah.
I have the grenades.
What, you
Some of
want
the
them?
grenades, yeah.
Well, yeah, I took
Because I
back.
can actually use those.
I'm holding on to 5 now, I guess.
Yeah.
Since you had
should give-
3.
Should give me
Yeah.
2 then.
So you guys
Yeah,
want
I'll
to go
give
to
you
the
two.
meeting?
Well,
That's all the information you can get of Pups. It's really everything he knows.
really.
He gives you almost a verbatim transcript of the phone calls, of like what he can recall.
So he's never actually met any of
He's
the
never
people.
met any of them.
Wow.
This is probably gonna be something bad for him if he were to go along.
Okay,
with
so
it.
so do we want to hire Samson for this meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Are you-
we should have.
Are we getting the full Samson? Because this is a meeting. This is gonna require some finesse. We don't want him to, as soon as like someone like sneezes,
We
he
can
blows
just
their
pay.
face off.
We can just pay 300 and have him look pretty. I mean, that's what he. That's literally
Is
what he
there
said.
is there
I think
is
we
there
should-
is there a middle ground between I take off my shirt and spray moisturizer on my nipples to I blow people's heads off? Is there like a $400
Yeah,
kind
there
of like
is.
middle thing
Probably.
where
Probably a middle ground.
There.
where-
I think. All right, I think we,
can
should
make
go
the middle
there.
ground.
Have Samson on hire, and have him be like basic. I think we should have a full package. Just have him be really
Sniper.
reliable.
No, have him be a sniper.
Have me be the sniper.
Oh yeah.
that always works in like CSI
Yeah.
New York or LA. But
Because then we'll have him down there, and then I'll
Never
watch
trust.
from a good area.
Never trust the
No.
Russians.
so
I don't think it's such a good
so
idea.
Jumpsuit,
for
do
us
you
to
do you
be
feel
there
that
for
Samson
this.
can keep it together?
Yeah.
You guys can be the
Yeah.
sure.
He's totally together.
The people. on the
No,
side.
he wasn't that together at the operation at the hospital.
He's just a little twitchy. He's fine. He followed orders to the letter. I'm not worried about him at all.
What do you think, Doc? Do you feel it?
Feel what?
Are you feeling it?
Do you need me to diagnose him?
Yeah, dude. What type of doctor are you? Do you have
I
psych?
am
what
the
are you?
super med doctor.
Do you have any psych?
Chemistry,
Diagnosed illness is what it all falls under.
I go, what exactly do you mean it's not a good idea for us to be there?
Well, you know,
Tenant pharmaceuticals.
shit goes down.
Pharmaceuticals.
I
is
can't
where
take
you're
bullets very well.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to
I'm
be there.
highly allergic to death.
You know, what could be it? You
I'm
could just
definitely allergic.
you could just sit out of the crossfire and come in and get us if anything goes haywire.
You could
Yeah,
also
I mean,
sit
yeah,
in
normal
the
med.
box with Bullet
Oh, there you go.
and encourage him.
Yeah, nothing's
I don't
safer
know.
than being
Depending on
inside.
how good
Oh.
sniper rifles
Do you
are
think
now,
he
I
could?
be really
Do you
far away.
think that he could be a perfect sniper and get it within the right amount of time while he's getting a blowjob?
We unknowingly just push them together.
Well,
Just
Jake,
like-
wanna give me a blowjob?
Who is this guy?
I'm
Why
a
are you sticking
researcher.
around?
I'm mostly about the human research.
He's our
science.
most reliable
Yeah.
person with a driver's license.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
I-
makes a lot of sense.
I also love data.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the stuff itself. I just like data.
Lots of people like it.
I'm not going to weigh in on that, but you're free to, go with the solo if you want.
I'll come with you guys.
Are you Samson now?
I guess. Sure.
All right. So first of all, how many hours ahead do we want to get to the football stadium to set up?
Oh, is this? Are we still,
Wait,
still
when
going?
when's the meeting?
It's
I
like
guess so.
3 days hence. Is it in the evening or during the day?
9:25.
Okay,
Of course
So
it's in
so
the
you
evening.
and you'll
Hey,
buy
we
our
have time, right?
I do.
Okay.
So I also
wanna
have
get-
low light.
I wanna
Okay,
get some
whatever, I'm
TNT.
fine. But I need.
Why?
I want to buy.
I have demolitions.
C4
Why
would be a
do
better
you
choice.
need-
because I don't have
Why
the
do you
sniper
need
rifle
it?
yet.
Oh, okay. So
If shit goes bad,
I need a fix.
we can blow the whole football field up.
No!
It's just like Dark Knight
we
Rises.
we are not Dark Knight Rising this football stadium.
No, what if we blew it up so well where the platform that like Pups and Samson are on doesn't fall, and then the whole stadium just collapses?
Also,
Controlled demolition.
it took Bane like 3 months to
That's
set that
true.
whole thing up. We've got 3 days. We're
Yeah.
good, but we're not that good.
That's true.
Speaking of which, we need jumpsuit to hook up Bullet with the highest end sniper rifle we can get our hands on.
All right.
Look in the book and
I
find out what it is.
still
We
want
get
some
a point.
C4.
No,
I want C4.
We don't mind if you have some. Are you?
You have to talk
Boy,
to the
you are
fixer
really a
about that.
member of the Renegade family. I
Oh, yeah.
thought you're like.
I'm gonna ask around. How
We
does
grew up in a very
how
bad
does Samson
area.
feel about Diamond? Do they have any animosity between the two of them?
Wait,
No.
I got a good idea. So what if we get C4 and we have someone plant it on their vehicle? So like,
The vehicle
Oh.
that's parked in the middle of an
No,
football
I
field.
don't.
No.
I,
Even
I
better.
see.
We get a tracking device.
who get
And we can plant it on there.
I wouldn't mind trying. I don't think any of us has the skill set to get
Pups.
away with that.
Pup says, well, you guys know that I'm gonna go with him after I give him the canister.
Oh,
So we put a tracking device on
Oh.
Pups.
I was saying you're gonna give me the body.
that's right.
Put a tracking device on Pups.
Are you? Do you feel confident about this?
Yeah, they seem like pretty nice.
We just have to get him to swallow it. You can totally swallow it.
Wait, yeah.
No. I'm worried about whether or not you.
You know, I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
he's not gonna.
I've worked with a lot of these companies before, and generally speaking, when they can get their research back and you are their research, I don't think very much good's gonna happen.
Yeah,
to
I'm
you
worried about you,
afterwards.
pups. I don't trust that they're going to be good to you.
Here,
Which is exactly why you need to swallow a tracking device.
if he swallows the tracking device and he takes them, then the mission's not over. We'll follow him.
Okay.
If things go really bad and they were just going to double cross Pups in the first place, then they'll try to get him in the field, and then hopefully Samson and I can cover.
Take him out.
Yeah.
So,
But if he goes with them, then we can follow him.
so they said that they could fix your body up, correct? But they need the technology that made you.
No, they don't need that. They want that.
They'd want it.
Right. Well, I mean,
Yes.
you look how far I've gone so far. I've made it pretty far.
Oh, wait. Are these the people that have been fixing you?
Well, they say they know the doctor's been fixing me. Well, I can see that.
Have you talked to the doctor that's been fixing you?
Yeah, I talked to him.
sense.
I mean, he said they're all right. I mean, he vouched for them. But I mean, I don't know how much.
Okay.
You guys don't seem to trust many people, so I don't know how much that's worth.
I get Samson's number.
So also during these 3 days and on so I really have 3 primary priorities, right? Number 1 is staying alive and getting back to my boyfriend.
Sure.
Number 2 is getting back into good graces of my family, and number 3, eventually becoming the grand overlord of my family's corporation. In that order. Whenever possible, I will upload my consciousness as much of my knowledge and memories as possible to a secure location so that if anything ever happens to me, my family will get the research back in a way that my legacy will live on, so that they will at least know, at least my father will know, that I never betrayed the company, that I was always interested.
Okay.
As part of that, I want to make a very strong note that Pups was instrumental, that he's a friend, that we should care about him, and if we are ever in a position to help him in a way that doesn't harm him, that we will use our research to help him get to where he wants to be.
Cool.
That we owe him.
Okay, uploading your consciousness is really, really pricey because that much data space and stuff is
Sure.
out of your price range right now. But the rest
Okay.
can be, you can set up like a obituary sort
Right.
of.
Yeah, or at
Like,
least little
will-
bits of it, like it's like, oh, this is my day, stuff like that. So that if they ever like crave
Right,
something,
right.
it's like it'll be at least enough to say,
There's
hi,
like a log. Oh,
this
pup's
is
guy's
Reverend.
cool. Yeah.
I'm very sad.
He ate a lot of pizza.
Yeah, I know, like that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, yeah. So if we can get him a tracker that he can swallow and a
What about
super
that?
strong sniper rifle, ideally we can get. And presuming that she's got the right drugs and he's got the right sniper skills, I say they should show up at least like a day in advance and just camp and then like be like those snipers that basically sit under a ghillie suit for 2 days
Eating-
without moving.
You mean
granola
the
bars.
end?
Yeah.
Peeing in jars. Okay.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines.
You find
Yeah.
for 1,000 you get a great sniper rifle. That just includes your street.
What about the C4?
Are you getting him C4?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, I wanna. Okay. If I have the EMP grenades, a katana, a bunch of pistols, shotgun, rifle. Oh, how much is the sniper rifle?
1,000 for the super cool.
I already bought it for
All
you.
right, cool. All right, so I'll
Yes.
take that. Is there like a carrying capacity?
Nah,
You're solo. Who cares?
You're fine. You've got guns in every
Really
look.
Then I think I'm all set. Wait, I want to write down before we get into some crazy possible combat situation. How does your armor help me? So it's
it
the
should be at
Kevlar
17.
nylon helmet
So that'll bring it to 20.
on the head.
Yeah.
Wow,
And then those are like 17.
just these two.
Oh, dude,
And
use
armor.
my,
Yeah.
use my gloves.
Yeah, no, I'm wearing the gloves too. What are those at?
Those
Okay,
reduce your
so-
reflex though.
The gloves? No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
The gloves? No.
Really?
No, that's
They
like
said
why
so
you
for
got
the other
them.
thing.
No, the heavy armor does. No, the gloves are. That's why they're.
So the gloves are just like
They're
cybernetically
fine.
useful.
It is just
Yeah, I know.
giant ass gloves. Giant ass
Alright.
gloves. They're 3d6 crushing damage, 2d6 for punching,
Okay,
and
that's a lot better than martial arts.
I have tech shit
Nah,
in
it's
the
the
right
outside,
hand,
Okay.
and I have something else in the left. I have it on.
Nah,
my
this
sheet.
it'll be like Inspector Gadget, where he doesn't really
Oh,
know exactly what
they
he's doing.
also-
So I'll just be like, I need a flashlight, and it'll be like, flare gun
You also have 20 armor on each of them.
on each arm.
Yeah.
Even better.
All right.
Well, I got a high-end character, and I only spent like $5,000.
All right. Well, you guys want to?
Now I'm ready.
So
yeah.
the game doesn't.
Oh, wait, what about-
so in the future, it's
Does it
not
affect
called
saves at all?
C4 anymore. It's now called C6,
Oh shit.
and it's
Good lord.
100 per kilogram.
All right.
So I'm gonna get 6 kilos worth. Actually,
Okay.
let's make it a solid 10.
Oh my god.
So-
It's
1,000?
considered heavy explosive. It does 8d10 per kilo.
it's 100 per kilo, right?
100 per kilo.
Okay. So it's
How
1,000.
sensitive is C4? Because I don't want to keep like.
It is super not sensitive.
Okay,
like
good.
C4
Yeah,
is
it
designed
needs to be
specifically.
triggered.
Yeah, like you can't like accidentally like throw it out of a van and have it like
Yeah,
blow
right.
up.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to keep like enough explosives to level the lagoon in
Yeah.
like 20 feet away from my
Like
room.
basically, unless you decide to trigger it, you can pretend it's Play-Doh and make it into
Yeah.
little animals
Yeah, right,
and play
right.
with it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
so
the
Wait,
great thing
oh,
about
that was a little basis for that one Naruto guy in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Akatsuki.
The beauty.
The creepy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, didn't he become like a spider?
He was a guy. That's
He,
what
like,
freaked me out.
He like spit out like clay or something.
Yeah. Yeah.